Hit the bad audio switch. Yeah, no, that's literally what I did. There is just a button on my mixer that, when pressed, makes it so that my audio comes out insanely quiet. Like, uh, the thing I use to test it has 5 bars, and normally if you speak fairly loudly into it, it'll go to like 4 or 5, and me borderline yelling into it went up to 2. It was real. Yeah, no, it's just, I don't know why that's even a thing. I'm sure it has some purpose, but I don't know what it would be for this kind of microphone. Anyways, hello. In just another rush of demos, Square Enix just puts a super long demo for every game they do nowadays. I totally missed one, and I knew I was, but I didn't know it was Switch exclusive, which is how I ended up not getting it. But apparently the Harvestella demo is really good too. So I'm looking at that. Let's see. Hello, Pansy Zombie, Ryan McBear, Matista, Blastotron, and Ian Abstract. Hello, how's it going? There's a Far Side comic where the sound tech has a suck button. Yeah, not far off. Farming Sim number 34,000. Wait, yeah, no, 3,493 from the September Direct. Yeah, but apparently this one, so the thing that really, because as soon as I found out that I missed this demo, I was going to stream it, but then it was described as Final Fantasy 14 adjacent, which doesn't mean much to me because I haven't played much 14, but that is not what I was expecting from a farming game. Thank you for downloading the Harvestella Prologue demo. This is a trial version of the game, will be in the second chapter of the story. The demo will either end upon a completion of the second chapter or when 15 days have passed in game. Alright. Oh, cool! Huh. Neat. So hold on. Wait, it doesn't change your appearance, or is this just skin tone? Does everyone just look like this? Huh, is it literally just, do you want to be broad set or petite? Yeah, the Season of Death thing was very interesting. I forget what it's called, but it'll come up, I'm sure. So unfortunately, no option for blue hair. So I can have pronouns, but no blue hair. This and Story of Seasons both let you be non-binary. I'm glad that's just being standardized. There was always a thing with games like Mass Effect, for example, where there was a logistical problem of having too many pronouns because of all the voice acting. There are already instances in Mass Effect where you'll get misgendered if you pick FemShep, because it's just a very complex system. But there are solutions you can come up with to make it work. You just take a little bit of creative effort. Well, a lot of creative effort sometimes, depending on the type of game you're making, but regardless. The two voices. Gotta use the AC method, never use pronouns. AC is an Animal Crossing. Oh, not Age of Calamity or Assassin's Creed. Ein, okay. Sure. Actually meant air conditioner, Armored Core. Oh no. It's too much to keep track of. Ace Combat. God, I forgot how many there are. Hello, Juniper. How's it going? Oh, and I almost missed it. Hello, Zeta, or Zeta. Or, I don't know how I'd pronounce that exactly. Nice of the game to tell you how long the demo is. Yeah, although I don't know how long 15 days is in this game. Usually Square Enix demos are legitimately too long for a single stream for me. They usually pass the 3-hour mark. But I don't know. Go into debt and sell my pronouns for Pronouns Plus. Can pronounce it however you want. Nice. That's the same with my username. Ein. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. It's time to wake up. So no voice acting, I'm guessing. Well, besides the grunts. Or maybe the narration just isn't voiced. Because a really easy way, like this is something even I can do with my level of technical expertise. If you want to make, like you can make text-based pronouns swap around super easily. Even like with someone without like that much technical know-how. Like I could do it in RPG Maker, for example. I literally like brainstormed a way to apply custom pronouns in RPG Maker by just making unused actors and just having their names be set up and called for your custom pronouns. You should be all better now. Oh no, the Season of Death got them. Come on, let's go. Yeah, custom genders, or as we call them, the crustomer. Man, this is like... They might as well have forced you to play as a non-binary character if they're going to be this neutral. Like, this is, as far as I can tell, a, like, mask option. Cause it didn't seem like things were that drastically different if you chose male or female. It looks like you can just choose your build and your pronouns, basically. Man, I am loving how PS2 core all these Square Enix games are. Like this wave of like what, 500 games I think it is that they've released so far. What are you doing out and about tonight of all nights? Hurry home while you still have air in your lungs. Oh Jesus, the Season of Death that bad? Oh. Symphogear ass wings. I'll have to take your word for it. Big scary monsters will gobble you up if you're still outside when— oh, a quietus, that's what it's called. Sorry, Mummy said I'm not to open the door. It looks like there's no way to get in. Why is this door specifically get that line? Bloodborne-esque. Perhaps. I don't think Bloodborne is quite this anime leaning, but we'll see. You might just be the one who could save the world. And the girl. What do you mean save? Who are you? Where am I? Yeah, maybe this game will answer the age-old question. Willst thou save the girl, or willst thou play like one? Alright, I'll go with this one. Seems like the most information. You will understand when the time comes. There will come a time when you will have to choose between this world and the one that existed until now. Huh. But don't forget that this is the story of your world. And as long as you love it, you will find a way. So, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how hopeless it may feel at times, don't turn away from it. I definitely like my farming games to lean more RPG-esque. Like I had I had a Rune Factory on my DS way back in the day, and I loved that game. I never got very far, but I really enjoyed it. Don't be afraid, King Mickey speech stuff. That's true, it does have that energy. But in this case, you can actually see Mickey talking. And it's an anime girl. This is very Tales of. This is like a Tales of title screen right here. Oh. And then you died. The end. Demo over. Harvestella. Full transparency here. If they hadn't said that in the trailers and stuff, I would have called it Harvestella. Very minimalist. Yeah, that was extremely minimalist, but in a very cool, non-AAA video game way. Just got revived and already dead. I mean, that's what happens when you walk around during the season of death. The hint is in the name. Ugh, why now? I should be on doctor's rounds. Excuse me, you. Don't you think it's about time you woke up now? No? That's fine. I have something for that. Okay, this is actually like extremely Tales of in terms of design. I'm really loving this artwork, actually. It looks really nice. I'm a huge sucker for that like texturing they've got. You can see it especially on the hair. The clothing kind of has it too. Oh, you're awake. Forget I said that. It's not like I was going to use magic on you to wake you up or anything. You got a sexy anime doctor, this is not a drill. Yeah, I mean, that's just how things go in both farming games and anime games, really. I'm Cress. Why does that name sound familiar? I feel like there was another game or trailer for a game or something that had someone named Cress. I'm the doctor of Leth Village. It's the town at the bottom of this hill that we call Bird's Eye Bray. Now it's my turn. I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. No local in their right mind would be out walking around during quietus. Are you a traveler or something? What's quietus? It seems like your memory is a bit fuzzy. Well, never mind. I've got to go. Come to my clinic in Leth when you're feeling a bit more with it. You seem like a bad doctor, I'll be honest. Hey, Reverana, for some reason Twitch is identifying you as a first-time chatter. The MC from Tales of Fantasia is Cress? Huh. That's definitely not what I was thinking of. Like that. Yeah, I do not know anything about Tales of Fantasia. It's definitely not in my recent memory. This icon indicates a place where a story will progress. Alright, am I on the clock? I assume there'll be a moment when time starts to progress. Ah. This is a very sci-fi looking barrier. Like, it's really hard to differentiate like a hexagon shape because they're used for magic and techno barriers, but this look very more like a force field and less like a magic barrier to me. Storage boxes. I wonder if they'll be better or worse than the one in that Kingdom Hearts game. Lost access to your old account? Oh, okay. Oh, it's marginally better. Oh no, this is my backpack. Yeah, there we go. This is what a normal storage box should be like. I don't know why the one in Dreamlight Valley is so tiny. They really want to keep you on the story path? I mean, yeah. Gotta tutorialize a bit. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if we can just have Square Enix pumping out a billion games like back in the old days, at the quote-unquote cost of them looking like upscaled GameCube games, and like well-upscaled GameCube games, not to be like dismissive here, that is very acceptable to me. Hey, are you okay? You look kind of out of it. Oh, I know. You're the one Crest was talking about. You were found collapsed on the hill, right? Anyway, I'm Van. This is Leth Village. If you're looking for Cress, she's probably in her clinic. Or you want me to take you? Sorry, no can do. I may not look it, but I'm actually super busy right now. I'm right in the middle of a game of Princess and the Omen. And after this, I'm gonna play Cornello Catch with Vent and everyone. It's not hard to find though. So it's at the top of the hill in the square. You can't miss it. No farming allowed until you meet the required number of waifus. Now, they did show me the way anyways. It's really easy to get there. Just follow the street and then climb the steps from the village square. Well, see you later. I gotta get back to my game. Gotta say, things are looking up since the Season of Death of whatever the start of this game was. These Final Fantasy 13 things look important. But they might just... I mean, it might be a save point or it might just be a decoration. It's hard to say yet. Oh, there's Vent. I promised to play Princess and the Omen with Vaughn and Milica today. Oh, a traveler? Welcome to Leth Village. Leth benefits from all four seas light? All four seas light. So we experience all four seasons here. It makes life very comfortable. Huh. Oh, seas light as in season. Okay. Decorative farming sculpture. I'm so grateful for Vaughn and Vent. It's thanks to those boys that Milica can have fun and not feel the littlest bit lonely. We got into the merchant business all thanks to the mayor. That's why I need to make more business partners so I can repay that debt. But we can't do that here. Oh yeah, so if I remember right, this game actually like has you progressing to different towns as it goes on. Like it's not like a Harvest Moon type, settle in this one place and build it up and make money and get married type thing. If I remember right. I'm assuming I'm not like progressing time right now, so it's a good chance to get familiar with where things are. I dream of a time when kids like Vent and his friends can freely play outdoors every day. That time won't come until Quietus is good and gone, but when on earth is that going to be? How's the game? I mean, so far nothing's happened. It's literally just been like I just got to walk around the town basically. Nothing has actually like progressed. I'm just having a look-see. But it seems like there's combat or something. Hi there, traveler. Welcome. Left doesn't have much when it comes to sightseeing, but my husband's cooking is amazing. Wait, how does a town that experiences 4 seasons in a world where I guess that doesn't normally happen, how does that not have any sightseeing? Well, that's a long loading time for this room. Everyone says there's nothing to do in Leth, but I don't think that's fair. There's an expert blacksmith in this village, a true master of her craft. I came over here just to see her in action. That's why I'm staying at the inn. Usually inns aren't super worth exploring. But since there's people in all of them. This inn is so cheap, that's why we always end up staying here, because my husband is so tight with the budget. This village is lovely and everything, but it's in the middle of nowhere. I wish there was more to do around here. Just once I'd love to splash out and stay in the holy capital with a view of a lovely snowy landscape. Why are holy capitals always snowy? Like, I feel like I'm missing like a cultural thing there, because it always happens, I feel. Like, even like Octopus Traveler has that. I travel all over selling my wares, but whenever I'm around here, I always base myself here in this inn. A night at the Nemea Inn costs a pretty penny, and as for Argan, it's too cold. But this inn is even cheaper than in Nemea, and the weather is nice and mild. It's just what a merchant like me needs. I'm looking at this design and trying to decide whether or not this is the kind of game where you'll be able to equip gear and it'll have a visual impact on you. I feel like that's a smart thing to do in like a farming life sim type game, but I'm still not sure what the vibe of this game actually is. I've come to this village to visit some relatives. It's nice and quiet around here. It makes a change from the holy capital. Okay, I'm brushing up against these things in case there's something I can pick up, but I guess that's not that kind of game. Which is weird for a farming game, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, is that Jack? Cress at the clinic sure is an outstanding doctor. Seems a waste for her to stay here. I'm sure she'd be a renowned doctor by now if she moved to a bigger city. Okay, not quite Jack. Longer hair. I wonder if loading times are like that because normally they'd have to load in like the people on their different schedules. The omelets here are really tasty, but sometimes they can be kind of misshapen because they let the little one help out. I like that though, it gives the food a special character. You need to go to... Okay, why? I guess this is a special door you can't open yet. Opening soon. Oh, I see fishing spots. Okay, yeah. That one specific door that you've gotta wait until you've been to Cress's clinic. Maybe it's Cress's house? Okay, things might be a bit empty. Hey, Trash Man Sam, going pretty good. Still in the very, very early moments of this game, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but we'll see soon. There's a seaside town called Shatola just south of here. The inventor who lives there visits Leth to buy goods now and then. He's a pretty good-looking guy. Maybe I should ask him out. Dim, you're back? Now that you're here, would you mind mixing up the mayor's medicine? Hello. One of those days where the week hits all at once and you sleep for 10 hours? Yeah. Yeah, we've all been there. Oh, it's you! Welcome, come in. How are you feeling? Remember anything yet? Ah, I see. Well, you were outside during quietus. Oh dear, you've forgotten about quietus too? Even we doctors still know very little about it. Quietus is the season of death, when dust from the sea's light is abnormally emitted into the atmosphere. Huh. That's just a plot point from Final Fantasy 15. It comes in between the 4 seasons. We believe the dust can be deadly if it enters the body. So everyone usually stays inside during quietus. Now then, come over here please. 15 isn't using it anymore, that's true, it's dead now. Why are you just standing there? I'm about to give you a medical exam. Crest gives you a medical exam. For now, your body seems to be in working order. You're very lucky for someone who fell ill during quietus. It's a miracle you're still alive. Anyway, this works out for me too. I was just running out of beds, so it's a good thing you're better now. So now, regarding your next... Was that an earthquake? It's so dark out. Cress, it's an emergency. Dim, what was that shaking just now? The sea's light is acting weird. Come, quick. What could those tremors have been? Thank you, narrator. Go after Cress and Dim. Ah! I assume we'll get to the farming any minute now. How much do you have to hate your kid to name them Dim? I mean, there's lots of words that aren't good names in certain languages but fine in other ones. Oh, this is divine retribution. Our time has come. The siege layer is intensifying, but why? Quietus is meant to be over already. Look. This is a lot for the intro to a farming game. I wonder if any of the other farming games from that Nintendo Direct have anything similar to this going on. What was that? Did you see that? I told you it's divine punishment. Did it land in the North Square? I'm scared. Look at you two scaredy cats. Our town is in peril. We've got to go and find out what's happening. This is so much to take in for your first day here. It's true. First day on the job and you don't even get to the farm and you gotta go and deal with meteors. Wait! Hey, don't run off like that. Dim, let's go, too. There might be casualties at the scene. Alright. Oh, they got nothing to say. You get the Final Fantasy 14 vibes now? Even I'm picking up on it, honestly. Although visually it makes me think more of Final Fantasy 13, honestly. But, again, this is the problem with not playing much Final Fantasy 14 and then playing a game that has Final Fantasy 14 vibes. I can't believe it. How could something so massive fall out of the sky? Imagine if the Order were here today. Imagine how many people would have been injured. The way that flower in the foreground is animated really bugs me. It should not stop like that. That looks so wrong. They're bouncing like they're in a Mario game or something. I hope everyone's alright. Why are they like that? That's... I don't like it. Why are they animated like that? Flowers and the music goes ba ba. On the bright side, it looks like no one got hurt. Stay away from the crystal, everyone. It could have harmful effects on the body. Can someone inform the mayor? He should be back in town by now. We will. Vaughn, come on. It's our time to shine. Let's go. Alright, now touch the crystal. It'll unlock your jobs. Alright, everyone, show's over. We'll take over from here, so the rest of you can go home. Is this really like a doctor's job? I feel like there's a better specialist for this. Oh, you must be the traveler my sister told me about. You better go home too. Wait, is this? Oh, okay, no, so that assessment about the sci-fi stuff, probably not very far off. An entrance? You mean you can go inside? This is what fell out of the sky? No, not you again. It doesn't look all too different from the sea's light. Hey! No one told you to go in there. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Main character privilege. You're still recovering. Oh wow, just hard sci-fi. No transition. Figure clad in armor. Come on, stay with me. They're in pain, but still breathing. Hey, Cascade Persona, how's it going? Red. In. On this. Hey, are you okay? What's going on in there? I need a hand. A hand with what? What is this? That's... Traveler, get away from it now! We have to get them treated, though. Work has been taking up most of your time? That's, rough or good for you? Whichever. Take your pick. Are you crazy? Treat an omen? Alright, you're an amnesiac, aren't you? That probably doesn't mean much to you. Well, long story short, omens are trouble. They might be the ones behind Quietus. I've died twice already. I'm not qualified to handle this. I mean, hey, that's more than most people. Hey, what? Is there a fantasy Hippocratic oath here? Well, yes. That does sound good or bad. Hey, oh! Hello, Dinner Calzone. How's it going? You're right. I can't pretend I didn't see it. Isn't that right, Dad? Come on, let's carry it outside. And now that we saved the omen, we're going to get on some advanced technology. A scythe that lets you harvest wheat. It's a pretty alright job, so you're happy? That's good. An alright job is always pretty alright, I'd say. Crest, that's... It was inside. It's still alive. That's not what I meant. Yes, I know, but I couldn't just leave it there. Crest, Dim, have you found out anything about the flying object? Mayor! My goodness, I'm astounded. This is the crystal that crash landed here? It's enormous. Mayor, there was an omen inside it. Oh? Yes, it does look like one. Mayor, please tell her, we're not helping any omens. This was clearly all they're doing anyway. I can tell by how aggressively they're blaming them that this definitely not the case. Are omens really that bad? Well, bad is an oversimplification. Are you the traveler I've been hearing about? I hear rumors that you came from afar during quietus. Beats your previous work? That's good. You're getting an improvement on your old job. Definitely a good feeling. Yes, this is the person from the rumors. It's just been one thing after another. What on earth is going on? Mayor, all my beds are still full from last week's incident. But I can't just leave this wounded omen, or this traveler here either. So we'll give them a house together, wacky sitcom style. Indeed. But we cannot provide refuge to an omen in our town. I thought so, but as a doctor, I can't leave behind the injured under any circumstances. Calm down, Cress. I just said we cannot keep the omen inside Leth Village. What do you mean? There's a spare shed on Bird's Eye Brae, isn't there? No one would notice if you took it there. You're trying streaming? Good for you, it's fun. I'm glad I'm able to do it consistently now. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and in recent years I finally got my chance. I grant you permission to treat it there until it regains consciousness. Ah. Now to carry this omen to Bird's Eye Brae. Could you lend me a hand, traveler? This is a very convenient way for them to avoid pronouns entirely, but just exclusively calling you traveler. Not even the name you input, not even calling you Ein, just always traveler. You're worried about being on with streaming, especially with your voice being monotone. That is something that will just improve over time. Even like I've been doing stuff before I started streaming. I did YouTube almost a decade ago with my friends. And even just my old streams, my voice sounds way worse than it does now. Like if you just keep talking, you'll just get better and you'll get a vibe going. So don't worry about that too much. That is the exact one they do with Genshin, isn't it? Oh man. The old Genshin maneuver. But yeah, in terms of being on, I think the best way that I've ever heard described from a content creator is be yourself plus 10%. Like, just push a little bit past what your existing boundaries are. Don't try and be something entirely different or it'll come off weird, but go beyond what you'd be like in a normal situation. And it might be a bit awkward at first, but like, you'll get used to it. Like it's just a matter of not even just practice, but just doing it. And you know, just like anything, any skill, you just have to do it, fail a little bit, and iterate on it a bit, and then it'll improve over time and get better. Like, you know, people always say that people can't like give advice unless they're actually successful, but like I've been in like content creation a lot, so like I observe trends. I'm not a person that is well suited to becoming incredibly successful off of it, but I can still like give advice, I'd say. Anyways, I won't be able to treat this omen if I can't get under its armor. What is this thing made of? It just won't come off. That's why it's pointless even trying to treat an omen. I suppose all you can do for now is let it rest. You plus 10% is like Patrick Starr. So you might be onto something. Thanks for the advice. Oh, hey, I'm glad it's something that you can use. The armor is sick. It looks like Metroid armor, honestly. That's something from a Metroid game. It's a bit Samus-esque, but Samus has a lot more drip. Now, as for you, what brought you to our town? Mayor, their memory was affected by quietus. Oh no, not Sin's toxin. I see. You were incredibly lucky to make it this far out during quietus. A girl saved me. I like how your dialogue choices are basically just, do you want to be direct or do you want to like trail off like you're some sort of anime character? Do you want to say a person's name or do you want to say that one? None of the villagers should have been out during that time. Their body was in a weakened state at the time. It's not unlikely they may have experienced hallucinations. Can you imagine how a game would go if it turned out actually it was just, oh, you're malnourished and you hallucinated that goddess? What if a Harvest Moon type just had Blitzball? I mean, that would be pretty cool. I wouldn't say no to that. Perhaps. In any case, they could probably do with some rest. That's just a solution to everything, old man. This shed has been vacant ever since the last owner left. You may use it as you please. Now excuse me, but I must be on my way to a village meeting. We have to decide on a plan of action regarding the crystal that landed here. Jack shot to feed them chickens until morale improves? I mean, it would be efficient if you could work it out. We could just sleep the season of death off, I think. I mean, conventional wisdom does say that sleep and death are deeply connected. Cress, Dim, I'm leaving the rest with you. Cress, are you sure you want to take this omen? Yes. There you go, getting too involved again. You put yourself on the line too much. That shed is nicer than anywhere I've ever lived. I mean, part of it is just video games need, like, look at the size of that bed. That is borderline a 3-person bed. Like, video games just need a lot of space, otherwise the movement will feel off. I'm going back to finish the rounds. But I mean, also, farming games and like, they're about living out fantasy situations, like living in a room with enough space, or owning your own property, or being able to afford food. Sorry, I've been so preoccupied with everything going on at the moment. I'm tired too. You've been through much more than I have. Take it easy for the rest of the day. Then you can start farming tomorrow. I'm sure your body must still be fighting off the effects of quietus. I'll leave it to you. I'm coming back to check on you tomorrow, alright? You are suddenly overcome with the feeling of tiredness. Time to get some rest. Oh. Okay, well that's a nice clear indication of what I can interact with. The game will autosave when you rest in a bed and the day ends. Spring Zephyr Day 2. I'm going to take a wild guess right now. Shot in the dark. Zephyr is the equivalent of spring. The one from beyond. Okay, the game started. Story of Seasons, It's a Wonderful Life is farming game of your choice. Farming games are always really comfy. Yeah, so like, I tried some of the old Harvest Moon games back when I was a kid. Like I emulated the Game Boy ones and stuff like that. Game Boy Advance, I should say. I don't know if there's Game Boy Color ones, but I didn't try those. But I always just kind of bounced off it a bit, and that's why I think that the Rune Factory aspect just really adds a little bit to me, because I liked having some sort of combat and structure to it. That reminds me that I had a friend who they had like a really strict upbringing. They were really like the games they play were really scrutinized. So they used the Wii Rune Factory to like try and sell their mom on the violence in that game being okay, because the monsters you kill don't actually die. They get sent to some other place. So it's like, don't worry, it's not real violence, so it's fine. Anyways, somebody's here. Oh dear, were you still sleeping? It's already afternoon, Jesus. I mean, you can't really call them a sleepyhead though. You did say they were fighting off the effects of quietus. Well, if you're sick, you're sick. Not much we can do about that. How are you feeling? I never got your name. Do you remember what it is? Ein? It's good you remember that much, at least. I'm going to give you a quick once-over. Hold still, please. Okay. Still nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, that's right. The mayor asked me to give you something. Would you mind coming outside? Is it going to be like a tractor? It's not the most conventional gift, but here you go. You see 3 carop seeds and 3 stellar wheat seeds. It looks like everyone in Leth Village pitched in. Oof. Damn, that is a small village then. Hey, there we go. There's the designated farming zone. You've got a good plot of land here. Guess he's hoping you'll put it to use while you get back on your feet. Which I must say makes perfect sense from a doctor's perspective. It'll keep you busy, since it's easy to feel gloomy or despondent when you don't have something to work towards. That's true. They spent all their money on the fancy statues. Ah. Oh, uh-oh.